Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm recreating Maddy's look from Euphoria season 3. Let's jump right into it. I'm starting off with my brows. Maddy has pretty thin and defined eyebrows, so I'm using the Got To Be gel with this spoolie and defining them with the Eye Method brow pen. By the way, I'll link all the products I use down below in the description. Let's cover these dark circles. I'm using the Huda Beauty corrector with the Tarte concealer brush. This is going to be a full coverage look, so I'm going in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Foundation. I love the coverage on this foundation, it's amazing. Then I went in with another corrector from Tarte and applied a little bit under my eyes to brighten up the area. For concealer, I'm going to be using two. I first apply the Maybelline Fit Me concealer on the outer corner of my eye and blend. Then I apply this concealer from Live Tinted on the inner corner to brighten up that area. Make sure not to blend too high up because that'll cause creasing under the eye, and we really want a good, flawless base to work with. Moving on, time to add some color to the face. I'm using the Huda Beauty Liquid Blush in the shade Cotton Candy and Strawberry Cream. Can we talk about the glow this blush gives you? Like, look how seamless it blends. I'm obsessed. Time to bronze up the face. I'm using the bronzing stick from Merit, and I'll list the shade below. And then I'm going over that with the liquid bronzer from Glam. Don't sleep on their products, guys. They're so good. I added some to my forehead off camera as well. To contour my nose, I'm using the Huda Cream Contour with a flat eyeshadow brush. If you guys want a more in-depth tutorial on how I contour, let me know and I'll make a separate video on that. Okay, I may or may not have blush blindness, but I'm going in with another blush from Rare Beauty in the shade Happy. And I'm applying that a little higher to get that facelift effect, and then going in with the same concealer from Live Tinted one more time to get that flawless finish. I'm setting my face with the Laura Mercier translucent powder and making sure to go over my eyelids as well to prep them for the eyeshadow. To add some warmth to my face, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer. I got this so long ago, guys. I honestly don't even think they sell it anymore. Adding some to my forehead and making sure to blend that out really well. Don't judge my broken blush, we've all been there before, but I'm going in with this blush from Laura Mercier and adding the Huda Beauty blush in Roseberry on top. I love blush, if you can't tell, and I love layering my blushes, so I just can't help it. I love it. I noticed that all of Maddy's looks have a matte finish to her base, so I went in and set the rest of my face with the same translucent powder. I'm gonna define my cheekbones a little more with the Kevyn Aucoin sculpting powder, and I also used that same powder to go over my nose contour. For eyes, I used 3 different eyeshadow palettes. I know, I worked with what I had already. I'm taking this burnt orange shade from the Natasha Denona palette and I'm applying that in my crease and taking a brush that has nothing on it to blend that out really well. Then I went in with the lightest shade in the Naked Cherry palette from Urban Decay and added that in the center of my lid to kind of get that cat eye effect going. Then I'm taking the darkest shade from the same palette and applying that on the outer and inner corner and building it up to how dark I want it, and then taking that same clean brush to blend out everything and get that gradient effect. Blending is key to any look, honestly, so always having a clean brush will help you out so much. I went back in with the Natasha Denona palette and used the chocolate brown shade to add some more depth. Maddy's eyeshadow had more of a grayish brown tone, so I whipped out my original Naked palette and mixed the shades Busted and Blackout to add some more depth to the eyes. And then I went back to the Cherry palette and added that lighter shade back onto the center of my lid to make the look pop. Also, if you don't have any of these palettes, you can just use any shades that are similar that you already own. Okay, now we're going to start prepping for the winged liner, which is the star of the show. I just took some concealer on a brush and started mapping out where I want to draw the winged liner. And this is pretty much how it should look. So about halfway through, I realized that I was running out of liquid eyeliner and had to make my husband run to the store and grab a new one. So I tried my best with what I had, but just did a wing and cleaned it up with concealer. Then I added this shimmer stick from Sigma with an angled brush right underneath the wing and on my waterline. For the second wing on the bottom, I needed it more defined, so I used this super slim eyeliner pen from L'Oreal and started drawing right under my lash line and extended out the wing from the bottom. Okay, I won't lie, that was really hard to do with eyeliner that's running out, but I somehow did it and love how it came out. I don't typically do eye makeup like this, so it was definitely different for me, but in a good way. I know Maddy has false lashes for this look, but I'm gonna go ahead and skip that and go straight to my mascara. I'm using Telescopic by L'Oreal, of course, as always, and just applying 2 coats and then curling my lashes. Moving on to the lip combo, I used Cork by MAC to line my lips and lipstick and Be My Bridesmaid and Honey Love on Top by MAC. I felt like the lipstick was not as light as I'd like it, so I took my concealer on my finger and dabbed it in the center of my lips. Okay, and that's the completed look. Let me know what you guys think and if you think I nailed it. Maddy has always been one of my favorite characters in Euphoria, so I was really excited to film this look. Comment below and let me know what you guys want to see next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.